Debt can feel like a prison, but freedom is possible, and it starts with a decision. If you're tired of seeing your money vanish into loan payments and late fees, this guide is for you. Let's walk through the proven steps to become completely debt-free and take back control of your life. You can't escape what you won't confront. If you're serious about becoming debt-free, the very first and often hardest step is to get brutally honest. Open every app, log in, and dusty statement and list every single debt you have, the amount, the interest rate, the lender, and the minimum payment. Stop telling yourself it's not that bad. It is that bad, and it's getting worse every month you ignore it. Interest doesn't sleep. Late fees don't pause. You have to look the beast in the eye to defeat it. Avoiding your debt only gives it power over your peace, your future, and your dignity. Write it down, print it, tape it to your wall if you must. You can't build a plan on illusions. You build it on reality. This is the moment where denial dies and your freedom begins. This might be the toughest pill to swallow, but if you're still swiping credit cards while trying to become debt-free, you're not in recovery, you're in denial. Every time you take on more debt, you're choosing to stay broke longer. You're saying, I want freedom, just not bad enough. You don't need that sale. You don't need that trip. You don't need the latest phone. What you need is to stop bleeding. Lock your cards. Cut them up if you must. Pause spending like your life depends on it. Because your future does. No more buy now, pay later. No more just this once. Each new rupee of debt you take on is a chain around your neck. You've been drowning long enough. It's time to stop letting yourself sink. A weak budget won't save you. You need a budget that fights. Your budget isn't a spreadsheet. It's a battle plan. It's the difference between telling your money what to do or watching it disappear into the void. Write down your income. Subtract essential living costs. No fluff. What's left is your weapon against debt. Now get savage. Cancel subscriptions. Cut eating out. Slash unnecessary shopping. Sell what you don't need. Cook. Walk. Delay gratification like your freedom depends on it. Because it does. Every wasted rupee is a day longer in debt. Make a plan that punches debt in the mouth. This is your money. This is your life. Take it personally. No more just paying the minimum. That's a slow death by interest. Choose your attack method and go all in. If you need fast wins and emotional victories, use the Snowball method. Pay off your smallest debts first. If you want to save the most money over time, use the Avalanche method. Hit the highest interest first. But don't switch halfway. Pick one and hammer it with everything you've got. Throw every bonus, gift, refund, and extra cash at it like you're burning the bridges behind you. This is not casual. This is war. Every debt you kill is a weight off your back and a future returned to you. If your income barely covers survival, it's time to stop scrolling and start hustling. Debt won't wait for a raise. You need extra money now. Drive, design, write, tutor, teach, sell, whatever gets you an extra 5,000, 10,000, or 20,000 rupees a month. This isn't forever. It's until you're free. Until the chains are broken. Until your money belongs to you, not lenders. Yes, it's tiring. Yes, it's unfair. But what's more exhausting? A second job, or a lifetime of repayments, late fees, and regret. This is your freedom fund. Every side hustle hour is a brick in your debt-free future. This sounds backwards, right? Why save when I'm already in debt? Because if you don't have a buffer, one emergency will send you straight back into the fire. Your car breaks down. Someone gets sick. Your job lays you off. And without even 10,000 rupees in savings, you're forced to swipe that card again. Or worse, take out another loan. Start small. Build at least 25,000 rupees in an emergency fund, even if it slows your debt payoff by a month or two. This isn't luxury. It's insurance against slipping back into slavery. A few thousand saved might not feel exciting, but it's the net that keeps you from crashing while you climb. Debt freedom is about momentum, and you can't move forward if you're constantly being pulled back. You will not become debt-free if you protect your current lifestyle like it's holy. Your debt came from habits, comfort, and choices, and now those must be challenged. Got streaming services? Cancel all but one. Eating out twice a week? Cut it to zero. Brand name groceries? Switch to budget stores. That gym you barely use? Walk outside. The goal isn't suffering, it's sacrifice. If you're too proud to live below your means, you're too comfortable to escape. Cut so deep it hurts, and then cut again. Your life won't be like this forever, but if you don't tighten your belt today, you'll wear chains tomorrow. Paid off one debt? Good. Now don't throw a party and rack up another one. Most people sabotage their progress because they crave reward too early. They think, I deserve this. You do, but not yet. Wait until you're fully free. Debt-free means every rupee you earn belongs to you, not the bank. Until then, stay locked in. Celebrate mentally, check off that balance, shout to a friend. But then, keep grinding. Let every win fuel the next. Progress is not the end. It's proof you're strong enough to finish. Stay relentless. You don't just have a debt problem, you might have a mindset problem. Somewhere, you started to believe that debt is normal, that loans are part of life, that a credit card is a tool for survival. These lies keep you stuck. You've been sold a dream, easy money, instant satisfaction, but you're paying for it with your peace. It's time to get angry, not emotional determined. Get angry at the system that benefits from your ignorance. Get angry at the habits that keep you broke. Your fight is just as mental as it is financial. Speak like someone who's changing. I don't borrow. I don't live in debt. I don't serve lenders. Change your language. Change your behavior. Change your future. The moment you start climbing out of debt, distractions will multiply. A friend will invite you on an expensive trip. You'll see a new phone launch. Your favorite brand will drop a sale. And your brain will whisper, you've worked so hard, you deserve this. You deserve freedom. You deserve peace. You deserve to wake up and not owe anyone. That trip can wait. That phone will still be there when you're free. Don't let short-term pleasure destroy long-term victory. Tunnel vision is your weapon. When you're tempted to drift, remember why you started. Your family, your peace, your future. Don't lose the fight to a dinner, a deal, or a dopamine rush. Swiping a card is painless, and that's the problem. You can spend 20,000 rupees without blinking because there's no emotional connection. But when you hand over cash, you feel it leave. And that's exactly what you need when trying to get out of debt. Go old school. Withdraw cash for groceries, fuel, eating out, or any spending category that tempts you. When the envelope is empty, you're done. No overdraft, no just this once, no debt spiral. Debit cards work too, but not as powerfully. Credit keeps you numb. Cash brings awareness, and awareness kills overspending. If you want to break free, start feeling every rupee again. Look around your house. What are you holding on to just in case? That treadmill turned clothing rack, that designer purse, the spare phone, unused gadgets, barely worn shoes. Those items won't pay your bills, but they can help erase your debt. Sell them, flip them, let them go. You're not losing stuff, you're gaining speed. Every useless item you sell is another payment closer to freedom. This is not about becoming a minimalist, this is about becoming a realist. If it doesn't serve your goal, it's a liability, not an asset. Turn your clutter into cash and use that cash to kill the thing that's killing your peace. Discipline is powerful, but systems are bulletproof. You're human. You'll forget, you'll get tired, you'll lose motivation. That's why automation is your friend. Set up auto payments for your minimum dues and schedule extra payments for your main debt target. When payments are automatic, there's no negotiation, no delay, no backslide. You don't rely on willpower, you rely on structure. And structure saves. If your income is irregular, set reminders to move cash manually each payday. Either way, make debt repayment non-negotiable and frictionless. You're not hoping your debt goes down. You're designing a system that guarantees it. If you're constantly around people who normalize debt, shop recklessly, and laugh at budgets, you're in the wrong circle. Environment matters. You need people who want what you want: peace, freedom, control, and power. Follow financial educators, join accountability groups, watch content that fuels your mission, and if your current circle tempts you to spend, learn to say no, learn to stand your ground. You're not rude, you're focused. Protect your progress by protecting your proximity. The wrong influences will keep you broke. The right ones will help you become unshakable. Nothing kills motivation like, I don't know if it's working. That's why you must track every win. Every debt you kill, highlight it. Create a thermometer chart. Journal your monthly balance drops. Take pictures. Tell a friend. Watch the total go from 500,000 rupees to 400,000 rupees to 200,000 rupees and feel the momentum build. Progress is addictive. When you can see the light, the tunnel feels shorter. But if you don't track, you'll forget how far you've come, and quitting will feel easy. Document everything. You're not just paying off numbers. You're building proof that discipline changes destinies. Debt stole your time, your sleep, and your confidence, but it doesn't get to steal your future. You have the power to fight back. One payment, one sacrifice, one choice at a time. No one is coming to save you, but you don't need saving, you need action. The chains will break, the weight will lift, and freedom will become your new normal.